Welcome back to Factorio. I'm Darkstar, and let us continue with our old achievement run. So, we are on Vulcanus, and we need to build a rocket. Now, I've had a time to think about what we're doing with Vulcanus, and the bus is going to be nice, however, it's not what I want. I want to build the more than I wanted with robots and stuff like that, and to do that I just need one of these technologies, just any one with metallurgic science. So we currently have 1,000 metallurgic science, so I can send that in a rocket. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on building rockets. So what we need for that is we need some blue circuits, we need some low density structures. Low density structures though are kind of easy because we're just going to use molten copper and molten iron and plastic, and we need plastic as well. So let us set up plastic. We've already got the petroleum, and all we need to set up plastic is petroleum and coal. Nice and easy. So we're just going to do something like that. Copy that. And place this down. We bring the petroleum round. Yeah, we'll do something like that. I only wanted it there, please. And there we go, we've got petroleum in there. Now, we do need coal. We do have some big mining drills. Those will be helpful. Let us deconstruct these. And let's place these down. I'll do. Can even get rid of that now as well. So that coal is a lot better than it was. Can we get a little bit more, I think? Yeah, that's another splitter there. And do something like this, perhaps? Won't place many down, just 8 maybe. Okay. How's power doing? We're okay. Plenty of coal now. And now I'll do this. And I do want to split it. And I want it to go on this side. So something like that. We also need it to come out on this side as well. Just need to place this up slightly more. Now this will be plenty of plastic, and this plastic can be used for red circuits and low density structures. So let's power this bad boy up. In fact, we don't need to do that. We can do that. Have it a little bit more symmetrical. And now we have plastic. Okay. Now I'm going to place one of the foundries here, I think. Low density structures. So this needs copper. And it needs iron. So happy with that. Just a little slow. I think we need to place a few more of those foundries down. We're going to have low density structures come in like this, I think, just for now. I mean, it doesn't craft that fast. I'm going to split it. Have some of the plastic come this way. Hi, cow. And we'll have some of the other plastic go a different way. Okay, so we now have low density structures. I also had a thought about how we're going to fix this as well. So I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to place this down here instead. I'm also going to place these two here, just like that. I'm going to deconstruct that. And deconstruct that. So we don't need it. But we want it to do that. I'm also going to remove this filter on it. Doesn't need it. I just don't want it to grab any more iron if it can help it. Okay, I've got you. So that should help us. I think I'm going to need some more belts though. Yeah. Yeah, let's go to Nauvis. I'm just going to stay here. Slow it down if I need to. Because this should help. A little hairy. But it's almost up Nauvis. Can also request the other things it needs. So I'm going to come to Nauvis. And once it started filling one up, I'm going to switch off the automatic request from space. Because it's going to send up 2 rockets in order to fill these up, and I don't need to. Also, I watched a YouTube video about dealing with walls and flamethrower turrets. My flamethrowers are too close to the wall. So, I may fix that later. But no, it's really, really fascinating to see. Robots are so slow. Is there any other researchers I want? Might as well get that one. Maybe that one? Just make research faster. And maybe over here, build more of these. Whoops. Keep placing it wrong. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now, if you place, let's say, 10 of you in there, it's good to have backups. And if we could place 6 of you in there, again, nice to have backups, but we don't need it full. And then, what else do we want to send there? If there's anything else right now. Send more advanced circuits up, I think. Yeah, I was wondering why that was running so slow. It just needs more copper. I did realise I was out that early, didn't I? So, what does it need? Disconnected it, didn't I? Good. So I was going to place it somewhere over here, but then I forgot where I was going to place it. It's clever of me. And I no longer have a foundry. Perfect. Let's change this, please. And we'll change it to foundries again. We have plenty of reinforced concrete now. And we just need lube now. I'm gonna just construct this. And this is just going to go into a chest. It's going to go into a chest. It's going to be a logistic chest, essentially, once we make them. And now we just need to bring the lube down. So let's do that now. Ooh, trapped. There we go. Should be able to make a few foundries there. That's funny. Again, we're going to do the same kind of thing with steel as well. But I suppose we already have. Just going to go in a chest. You know what? That was foolish. I did actually need it here, didn't I? So it already is in a chest, like I just said. Just while I'm building stuff for now. Yeah. Leave it making reinforced concrete for now. Okay. Have all the steel you want. Yeah. We have more foundries now. Let's place this down, and this down, and this down. So we should be making a lot more copper now. Yeah. To the point where we can change this recipe again to LDSs. And I'm just going to place them in a box for now. It's crafting faster than it did. Let's upgrade these. And as such, let's head down here. And upgrade the yeeting capacity. Yeet. Yeet. Okay. So we're making low density structures. We're getting more stuff on here. Not yet. Yeah, deliver cargo please to Erebus. Okay. Now, I'm really glad I got pumps because now I can make solid fuel. We're going to use petroleum if this is greater than, let's say, 18,000. But I want more things from Erebus. So, could you give me some more of these, please? And let's come back to the planet. Automatic requests. While I'm also here as well, obviously it's placing stuff up there. I'm going to build a new space platform. But what to call it? That is the question. So, firstly, we've called it Nyx and Erebus, which are the first two deities created by Chaos in Greek mythology. So, what would be the next ones? So, it is gonna be... remember. We're looking at the first order, the primal ones. Now we have Ether and Hemera. Let's go for Ether, I think. Nice. And now we have these additional ones here. We should be fine. Gonna keep an eye on it. Yeah. Ooh. Just not doing enough damage. Are we going too fast? When did this launch? It's fine for now. But it might be to the case where we disconnect this. It's just going too fast. We're not dealing the damage we need. Yeah, we're gonna have to reload. Right. You are coming. Waiting for the chemical plants to deliver. Again. I know it's a little cheaty, but we make mistakes, don't we? Just undoing a move. I'm going to disconnect that. And for now, I'm going to remove all of that. It's not needed. And for Ether, I'm going to just call you Ether, actually. I would like you to request 500. I haven't designed you yet, but we'll think about it. Okay, got the chemical plants now. Right, let's try this now. So we're going at about 70 kilometers slower than we were before, I believe. So I think before we were going at about, I think it was 270. Yeah, I think going slow is the key. Cool. Drop these down, please, and drop those down, please. And those. And that. Thank you very much. I just need the chem plants. I shouldn't need it to make any more trips for me now. Except the one carrying the science. Okay. Now here... and we're just going to make this, I think. Maybe it would be better to make this, actually. So it uses less. Yeah, do that instead. I think it'll be immaterial, really, in the near future, when we get more advanced coal liquefaction. And do that. Oil is here. Greater than 20,000. Just do that. You there. And you to that. And we'll do something like that. Okay. And we want you to export everything. And we'll just put you in the chest for now, please. So we've got the LDSs, we've got the rocket fuel, we have most of the resources for a rocket silo, we just need electric engine units. Then again, we did import quite a few, didn't we? I think we've used them all. It's fine. We do need to make more then. So, let us do that. I think we'll do something like that. Nice idea. Let's something like that, so that I can expand it further down. And I want it to be in line as well. You see why I'm not going for a speed run? Okay. Yeah, just do that. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that, please. So we already know this recipe well now. We're making engines. So do that, that, and that. These are going to be regular engines, which I feel should go in Foundry, so I'm not going to lie. And I want them to do that. But I can't. I remember why. Because we need to make sure we can get lubricant here. So we're just going to do this. Do this many for now. This is going to be engines. This is going to be electric engines. I do this as well, just to keep that a little bit more compact. Yeah, that wasn't too painful, was it? Now we need green circuits to come down here, and then electric engines can go out that way. Nice and easy. Yeah. And we'll do that. And then we'll do this. And then we'll do that. We'll do something like that. And come down this way. Oh, not like that. Like that. Okay, so we're making engines. Now we need to make green circuits. Okay. For this, I want to make some more foundries. Foundries. There we go. Let's grab some more tungsten. Yeah, we almost have enough rocket fuel to launch an actual rocket now. What do I need? Tungsten carbide, that's it. Thank you. I mean, to be fairness, I could just hand feed them. I think I'm going to leave those for green, for blue circuits. It's a nice 6. So, what was I thinking? Now, I was thinking of doing something like this, maybe? Where we have one of these in the center. Yeah. We can just have storages where it just feeds into there. Not going to be that fast. We can dream in the future. This gives us iron plate. And that gives us copper. And do that. Get that copper plate. Do that. And then we can get our molten copper from up here. As I said, it's just about managing fluids. That's all Volcanus is. So what I'm going to do, because I actually need green circuits on the belt, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And if I'm right, this should go onto both sides of the belt. No, it doesn't. That's fine. But if I do that, it will do. Ah. And then we're going to export these. So we'll put those in a box. Last thing we need is lube. And there we go, we're making electric engines now. Very last thing we need is blue circuits. I'm just going to manually craft these for the minute. I say manually craft, it's not going to be manual at all. It's going to be in these, but I'm just going to hand feed them. Blue circuits. That should give me a number. Damn it. I mean to pick that up. I mean, ultimately, the green circuits we're making, it's not going to work. We need a lot more production. We need a lot more foundries. Because we do have enough stuff. Let's rework this. Okay. Robots nearby? Yeah. Nice. That made loads. A lot quicker than I was expecting it to anyway. Alright, so we will leave this here. It will make that for now. But we're going to get it to do something like this. It's going to go down like that. We're going to have loads of these for now. So we just need more green circuits. I'm going to drop you in there. And then do that. Okay. And then we'll do something similar here. We'll do iron plates. How are we going to do it? Plates. Yeah, we'll do it like that. In fact, it will need to go like that. It just doesn't simply need iron as fast as it produces. And it kind of does actually, doesn't it? I will make a decision soon, I promise. Okay, so we're going to do that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And we're going to do that. In fact, we don't need to do that. There's a lot of extra faff. Something that's not needed. So if we do that, we should get a balanced belt. Okay. Certainly producing them faster. How is that doing? 51. Nowhere near enough. That's fine. How is molten copper is doing fine. So, how about we place more of it down? Do that. We do you like that. Do you like that? Yeah, just like that. Now we can bring this further down. Get the robots involved. Yes, please fix. And then I can duplicate this, I think. Um, so yeah, that makes more sense. That'll work. And place these down. Okay. Got enough green circuits for the time being. Now we're gonna need red as well. But for now, let's just focus on blue circuits. We'll only do the 4, I think. Oh, we need the sulfuric acid. So let's bring this down. While I'm here as well, might as well get something done with red circuits too. So, we've got plastic just there. And we'll make this one of these. I don't know how this is working yet. I'm just figuring out. So we could do something like this, perhaps. And then get its copper from here. Here. And then it would need... Thinking about how we're going to get this out. So we did that. That. And that. That would give us how we're collecting it, which is fine. Then how are we going to feed it with green circuits? Yeah, so we can't go there. It needs to go a little bit further up this way. here. I have no idea if this is going to work. I mean, I feel like it should. I mean, it works. It shouldn't. But we're now making red circuits, and it's so spaghetti around here. Okay. How many do you need? Just 2. So I'm hoping that should give me enough processing units. We should have enough of everything else now. Let's have a look at ether. Is that everything it needs? Does. Let's come to Nauvis. We got any rarest stuffs? We don't. That's fine. That's fully powered as well. Awesome. How's this doing? It's not doing bad. I'm going to upgrade all of these. Did that only give an extra 1? Okay. Just to help with some of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is where the new wall should be. We can just get rid of this, can't we? I mean, to be honest, just having like an extra inner wall would be super useful. That looks about square, doesn't it? This wall is super cheap anyway. Let's see how that works. Anyway, back to you. 121. Just going to put this down here. Look at all that science. We're not doing anything with it yet. Okay. I think we need to start thinking about putting it in places though. So what I am going to do is I'm going to start collecting all the materials I need for a rocket silo, which would be 1,000 of this. It would also be 1,000 of this. It would require 100 pipes, which I already have. It would require 200 of these. And 200 of those. So we're almost there. So it's now struggling on the iron. That is fine. And it's not fine, is it? But we can give it more iron. Especially if we do this. It's so painfully slow. In hindsight, I'm thinking, should I have just gone to Volgora? Okay, while we're up here, I am going to produce something which has a fair amount of storage. So I'm going to want this to like go between planets, you know? Seems like enough storage. 20 on each side. We're also going to need stuff too. So maybe like that. We're going to have the regular ones just like that, I suppose. Ah, let's cancel that request. Just get to bring up if it needs it. In fact, let's call that, and I want to move it over there. We're getting there. Now, we need 3 of these. Just like that. Now one's going to produce water. We'll flip it around. This one's going to produce that fuel, and that one's going to produce that fuel. I can do that and that. So that's our different fuels we've created. And then over here we can have an export for iron. Just with how the mechanics work, we need to fill that in. But maybe not just like that. But like do that. Just hug it really close. Maybe not even that close. How much do we want? I think 4 would be plenty. Get it to do that, and that, that, and that. Almost. Getting too excited. Let's just destroy that. Don't need that anymore. So, once we finally have got robots, we are going to produce this mole. Question is, where is it going to go? It's a field probably somewhere like that. Now, in hindsight, this was going to work for everything. But it does not need to make pipe. It also does not need to make gears. Or these. And I think as well it doesn't need to make these either. Rest of it, yeah, it's fine to keep all that. I think as well what I'll do is I'll place a couple of the rubber pots here. It knows to clear that area up for me. How's the achievements going? Yeah, none lost. We're all good. Ah, ran out of red again. It's fine. How many reds is it producing over here? Yeah, that's enough, I think. That should give us enough. Hello again, cat. Where we're going to place the rockets as well. I have no idea. Bob, 2 more. Come on. There we go. So we can craft that now. Now it just needs 100 more so we can produce a rocket. Oh dear. Okay. Now what I want to do is bring some storage tanks up here. I'm just going to place the rocket silo here for now. So then it's just close by, isn't it? Let's pick up 100 of these. Grab some more steel actually. You in there? Let's grab the rocket fuel. I mean, that's far too much rocket fuel. But let's not complain, eh? And blue circuit goes in there. Okay, in the meantime, we are going to craft some robots. I'm going to put those in there. Grab all of you. Except those two. After 100 more construction robots, I think. And I'd like you to craft these. Thank you very much. So which one do we want? We're gonna think it's 1,000 per rocket, isn't it? Yeah. So we can do 2 500s. So cliff explosives would be really nice. Or liquefaction for sure. And then we'll do those two. That will get us the achievement. Then we'll do logistic system. Then we'll do that. We'll do that. Then we'll do that. Then we'll do that. Blue belts. How exciting! So let's get back here. Grab 5 stacks of these. Hot, 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 hot. No. Hot. I know I'm stupid. Is there any other research that I need straight away? Yeah, effect transmission, elevator rail, robot speed, physical projectile damage, absolutely. Are you all in there? Crafting too slow. We do need more of the red circuit, actually, it seems. fix that. Do you want some green circuit with us as well? We can craft those 100 as well. Finally. Keep it building as well. Deliver to Erebus, please. Incredible. To Erebus. So, Vulcanus pickup. This is always going to request, let's say, 3,000 signs. Seems like enough. Let's go to Nauvis though. Let's make sure it's protected on the way there. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to move researchers around just like that. That way you can start making these in the background. Let's come back to Nauvis. And I did put chest limits on. Let's to 1 row. And down here, could you have that your filter? Also on Nauvis, I want you to request always 2,000 of those. Yeah, so they're just damaging the walls, which is fine. I'm not bothered about the walls. But yeah, these are fine. Interesting. Let's remove those. Remove those. Yeah, it looks about right there. Erebus survived. It no longer has the science on it. Does that mean it's down here? We're now researching with Vulcanus science. How incredible is that? What I'm going to do as well, while I'm back on Nauvis, is just use this. And upgrade some of these belts. These were the last not to have red belt, so let's just upgrade them. So what coal liquefaction does is it allows us to convert coal, heavy oil, and steam into the normal advanced oil that we're used to. So if we come to... Well, in fact, we do get more heavy oil back. So we get 90 heavy oil, 20 light oil, 10 petroleum. which is better than what we get here. We get lots of steam, so it's fine. Produce another rocket. Ooh. What's going up to next? Not next. Erebus. Oh. Got to turn you off. Never mind. So I'm really hoping that we get 2 achievements here. So this rush to space, we'll use this one. Get that one. And we get we got another one. And logistic network embargo. That was done now. We can have roboports and requester chests and all that good stuff. And we've got metallurgic science. So we've got 42 of the 88 achievements. Not done too bad, have we? To build a spider drone. Spider drone. Now we're producing production science. These require ridiculous 30 rail. Ooh. Just realised these are not going to connect, are they? I'll wait until it's finished with the rest of those. Now making utility science. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. But it needs to go here, doesn't it? So it needs to go something like that. And then something like that. Yeah? We can fix this side first. So I want it to go like that instead. So I think for now I'll just do that. And it can actually go up that way. And then later on, when Vulcanist science hasn't been so difficult with me, you can fix it. I just wanted to do that. There we go, we can see we're getting the other colours in there now. And we'll have cliff explosives, which annoyingly require calcite. So we can't just make them on Nauvis. And as soon as we've done that, we can get a research which uses both production and utility. So if we get robot worker speed as well, that means we get another 2 achievements in this run. So we're going to change this. I only ever want 100 in here. Oh, and less than that. Okay. And we're going to place a passive provider there. And then going to place a passive there and there. Come on, do that last few percent. Come on, boom. Amazing. I'm going to get the logistic system. Means we'll start producing requester, buffer, and active providers. And because of that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab these. I'm going to grab you as well. Grab a fair few of these. I'm going to handcraft a few more bits. Essentially make a metric amount of passive provider chests. Then we can redesign quite a lot of this, because I'm not particularly happy with it. It's not my most thrilling base I've made. Gonna put another one of these. Let's grab some more. These. Just also going to place a few of these. And then let's research these two, please. Beacons would be wonderful too. Right, let's place these down. Out of range. That's fine. So I think, whoops. Because I think I originally placed this one up there to help with clearing stuff out. So if we can place this here. Yeah. Let's replace some of these with those. Any more you in there? It's fine. Lots of requesters. And a fair number of buffers too. Okay, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to actually move some of these foundries down this way. It's a long way for the... I was going to say the biters. It's the robots, isn't it? A long way for the robots to travel. So if I get rid of you, get rid of you, and get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. All right. I want that to be passive as well. Now working on automation 3. Let's place some of these requesters down. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the request these down. And I'm going to place those down as well. These guys should place them for me instead. So I'm going to ask them to clear up an area just down here. What are the robopods doing up there? That's just to give me radar coverage. Oh, no, it was to clear the rocks, wasn't it? Oh, no, no, not the rock. It was the demolisher. So I couldn't be asked to mine it myself. Just going to place these extra mines down there too. Yeah, there's you there. Damn it. They're powered at least. So I'm going to place a few storage chests down here and pull my steel that it needs. And pull of this. Of that. So I'm going to place these down. Go. Now I'm going to just disconnect this from here. Oops. I mean to capture your robot. Need some more passive provider chests. In the meantime, let's bring green circuits closer this way. Because even though it's not a particularly elegant setup, it works. Okay, and the last thing I want to place is these, and then it should be self-sufficient. Another one of the achievements. We're halfway through. Okay. Was that originally meant to be a buffer chest? Yes, it was. I think it was requesting all of these. Anyway, what I was going to do was have a series of foundries down here. So for example, this making gears, that making pipes. It's making underground pipes as well. That'd be really nice. We're making them in here already. Yeah. Let's remove that then. So we can do that. So other things we need to make. Iron plate, steel. Anything else? Yeah, probably just more iron, to be honest. And then last but not least, making some wire. So I don't think we actually need copper itself. That doesn't use copper. That doesn't use copper. None of these do. Just wire. So if I do that, just want to grab some molten iron. Okay. Now if I just pick up these. Oh, I already had some on me. What am I doing? In terms of gears, 2 stacks will be fine. Full row of that will be fine. Full one of those will be fine. So it's free. Well, that's annoying. Let's move this one closer. Just like craft the stuff. We do need some more foundries, however. So let's go back up here because we need a loop for now. We'll have foundries be made in the main base soon. Okay. We've almost run out of tungsten carbide because we've what? It's just getting used by all the sites. How about we just stop it after that? That seems like enough. Okay, back on Nauvis. We should be making these now. We are. So I want you to have those. Is there any available? There is. Amazing. I want you to be upgraded to the new ones. Does it make things faster? Upgrade you guys. Need to copy you to be over like that. This time we can have quality. quality 2s. I think the last one is going to be efficiency 2s. Thank you very much. Where's the quality for now, which is the more needed. What we'll want to do as well is modify this. So if we have any assembling 2s, make an assembling 3 instead. That way when I come to Nauvis, we can upgrade all of these, but not yet. I think maybe the red circuits, because they just take ages to produce. Also the blues. So they're twice as fast. So each of these, you can see in the crafting speed it says 0.75, so 75% the speed. And these go 1.25. Hence why I tried to put a quality in there as well. As soon as we get some quality 2s, there we go. As soon as we get quality 2s, put some in there. Let's speed you up. I'm going to assume it's pipe. Yeah, pipe and wall. Bloody robots. It's a good job I overproduced them accidentally. Threading the call, completely unnecessary. There we go. This is looking a lot healthier. Yes, yes, yes. Right. Let's put a passive provider on you. And you know what? Instead of deconstructing this, I'm just going to leave it as it is. But I do want a requester if there's any available, pretty please. There is, cool. I want you to request everything you need from there. not that much. It's plenty. So yeah, in terms of what it requests, you might think sometimes these are really weird numbers. It would always request enough to produce continuously for 60 seconds. Let's do that, I think. I'm going to pick that one up. And I'm going to do another similar thing down here. Where I'm going to place this right here. I'm on fire. And this is going to produce the big miners. Can I get it to produce enough? Give us 100. Be nice. And here we want, I don't know, 100. We want 50 of those. We'll want some of these. And we'll also want regular miners too. So let's say 10 of those. I want to produce rubber pots, please. I just need steel, gears, and red circuits, don't I? Let's just grab some iron from up this way. So I doubt this is all empty over here. Yeah. Let's craft some of you. Let's deconstruct you, please. I'm stuck. Thank you. I want us to put these here. This is going to be for steel. Again, I would like you to produce this over here. Just going to be 100 iron. And let's produce 200. I mean, to be honest, we could just request the pipes and the gears, but yeah, why not? And let's request 200 from you as well. Things should be more connected now, I hope. But while I'm here, regardless, here's loads of iron, here's loads of steel. Enjoy. Seems we're really struggling for molten iron, aren't we? How many of these do we have? 22. How amazing is that? I have a full stack of them in my inventory now. I'm sure the molten iron ones have been placed down. They have. However, they are not connected. And they are not picking up calcite yet. Okay. Hello? Okay. Still working, still working. Huh. No idea what I did there. So because I'm making engines here, I don't need to make them here. So let's deconstruct over here as well. What we can do is deconstruct these over here as well. Let's deconstruct. Just not the pipes. Let's place you over here. Give you a roboport as well. To get access to concrete. Why have we disconnected power? Hello? So I'd like you to request 100 of these, 100 of these, And 100 of these. No robots available right now, though. It's fine. I think, however, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Erebus to come back to Vulcanus. And I'm going to leave. I'm just going to let it do its thing. There's nothing else I really need to do here. We've got the research that we needed, and everything else I can do from orbit. It's going to continue to construct all of these. It has all the resources it needs. It's just producing them slowly. But even so, it's going to make these as well. I do need to fix a few things with pipes, though. So let me just grab those. Where are our pipes? Hello? Let's just grab them from where they're being crafted. You see, they're already dealing better with those now. So let's pick up some of you. Okay, I've just realized what I needed copper for. We need it for batteries. Cool. We'll figure that out in just a second. So if we come down here like that. Acid for batteries, wonderful. Did I actually disconnect this copper over here? I did not. Cool, we'll leave it as is then. But we also need lubricants. So let's do that. There's a lot wrong with this base. I'm just very mindful of the time. We've already spent 20 hours here, and we're not even on the next planet yet. There we go. If I could grab some stuff. Let's place 2 foundries down. And we're going to make copper, and we're going to make that. Okay. Robot speed, please. And cargo capacity size. Those two would be amazing. And again, repeat research. And again, repeat research. Yes, please. Yes. Let's just disconnect it over here. No longer needed. Wait, do all of that. Do all of that. Erebus is here. I would love more rockets. I want to send some foundries up. And it's going to start making more of these. Already be making those. Should be able to make some rockets at least anyway. But anyway, travel up to Erebus. And with that, we are then going to look at our space map. We can get to Glibber from here straight away. But I'm not prepared for that yet. So I'm going to go to Nauvis. And see that we can place this now. So if we do this. I tend to produce a lot of square factories, I'm not going to lie. Split the square platforms, I mean. In fact, we might want to place it slightly higher, like there instead. That way, we can place the bullets on that side. And we can have it go all the way around. This can be used for solar panels. Okay, and we are at Nauvis. We might as well drop down to Nauvis. Because I've just realised we can't go to another planet yet because we haven't found them. Bulgaria will be our next. But as we land back on Nauvis this time instead of crashing down on it, this is where we're going to end the episode. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed yourself, not got too frustrated with me. But in the meantime, you take care of yourself and each other.